really great and awesome values as well. And now, listen, I'm going for something happy like makeup to something that I don't know if a lot of us want to talk about, but whether we like it or not, tax season is upon us. And now this handy little helper, Guard Your ID, is going to help keep our family and our identities safe. Yes, through tax season, for example, but every other time that is important to keep our info, our important information out of the hands of bad guys. It's just that easy to obliterate. Literally, you cannot read through those characters right there. And we're getting a set of 4 of the Guard Your IDs. They're always so popular. This is a $56 value because each of these are normally $13.99. Do you understand that we are giving them to you at $4.75 each? This is a no-brainer for yourself and for everyone in your family. This is not even a gifter. This is like a must-have for everyone. So you are going to choose the pink, soft pink. This is the teal. Green tea. This is the pink. It's like a hot pink, beautiful. And purple. V39543 is the item number. Now let's get to work, Diana Seastead.
Yes, hi, it's so great to see you.
Mwah, good morning.
Good morning.
You too.
So these are self-inking roller stamps that have these characters. So this is a blown-up version of what you're going to roll over your personal information. So through these characters, you're not going to be able to read things like your name, your address, your social security number, your email address, medical information, anything that you don't want getting into the wrong hands. So they have a name for people, they call them dumpster divers, who go through trash and recycle bins like a puzzle looking for pieces of your information to steal your identity. With one swipe, you can just cover up all that personal information. So from your bank statements to tax forms to checks that we can deposit using our smartphones now. It's so simple. And notice you just do one swipe.
You don't even have to put any
so
like
easy.
elbow. You don't have to.
Yeah.
You literally just like lightly swipe it, and it just goes on. It's amazing.
Yes, it's super easy. It's just a good habit to get into. So like this check here that maybe you deposit using your cell phone, still has, you know, the checking account numbers and name and address on here. How about just the last 4 digits of your debit card number? I don't want that getting into the wrong hands. So with just a little swipe, no one can read that. Old tax forms with your social security number, your income information on here.
Yep.
It just takes one swipe. Notice I'm not doing this. There's no need to do that. You want those characters to do the work for you. And because of the way they're arranged, you cannot make out anything that
Even
was
from
underneath
behind.
it. Yeah, even if I flip it over, you hold it up to the light or anything, there's no way to read through that.
You know, and speaking of this, what do we do normally with this after we took it to the accountant or we did our taxes? Okay, maybe we can shred it, but sometimes the shredders, those dumpster divers, are so pro that they stick them back together with Scotch tape.
They can absolutely do that. Also, you know, sometimes we just tear things in half and hope for the best. How about things that you can't shred? The medicine bottles. And notice too, this had like kind of a glossy, this will work on matte and glossy paper. Just give it a little dry time with anything glossy, but you can never get these labels off. I don't want people to know what kind of medications my family's taking. And, you know, trying to get that off is just difficult. Things like this prescription receipt where it has like your date of birth, your medication you're taking, your doctor's name, all kinds of information. I feel like every time I go to the pharmacy now, I come home with like a booklet that they give me with my prescription, and it's got, you know, my date of birth on there. It's got all kinds of information. So this is a great way and just an easy habit to get into to make sure that nobody's going to get that information. Things like with your signature on it, you don't want anybody to get that.
Exactly, because then they could copy your signature.
Right.
And then sometimes we don't think about it, right? Sometimes it's like, you just roll, you know, you crumple it into a ball and you throw it out. With something like this, it's just that easy. You have one in your bedroom, one in the kitchen, one in the office, and then it becomes a habit that then it's like, okay, let me obliterate that. Let me get rid of that. And then you don't run the risk.
That's right.
At $4.75
it's worth it.
for one of these, it's worth it.
It really
for,
is.
God forbid, what is called identity theft.
Yeah,
I know
that
someone
can be.
that went through it.
Oh, it's awful.
It's truly
and
a
it can follow you for years, and it's up to you to like repair that damage, and all the time and the phone calls, and it wasn't me, and I didn't open that account.
Yep.
It can really, you know,
it
wreak
could
havoc
cause
on your
damage.
life. Yeah.
Exactly. So you're getting all 4 with the matching gift boxes, because this is the type of thing that you are going to want to give as a just anytime gift to your friends and family. So this on top is called Soft Pink. It's a beautiful blush. Then we have the turquoise. Here is the green tea. Here's the pink. It's the beautiful hot pink. And then the purple. $18.98, not for one, but for all 4 of them. Normally, just one of these is $13.99. We're doing it for $4.75 each.
And they last
Another
a really
no-brainer.
long time.
They
They're going to
last.
last about 600 swipes each, so there's 2,400 swipes of information in the set. How about the bank checks that we get sometimes in our credit card statements? We didn't ask for it. It has your account number on it. Somebody finds your signature, finds these checks like this. You know, next thing you know, they've done a cash advance or something on your credit card. It's just so important, and really, like, look how much time this takes. Okay.
Yes.
3 or 4 swipes. It takes seconds. So why not just do this every time you open your mail, every time you pay your bills?
If you,
Block
even if
that
you are a
information.
shredder, right?
We
If
could
you
do this
are,
and shred.
I would do it. I would do both. Exactly.
Like double. But if
And
you
that's
don't
great.
have a shredder, this is really a must-have. And you think of like the young people like starting out their lives. You know, like my son's graduated from college this year. You know, he's had one of these since he had his first job, because you know there's information on pay stubs. He pays taxes.
Sure.
There's
And
all
if they're
kinds
at
of things.
school and they're receiving their checks, or they're receiving their tax
Yeah.
information at school, everybody needs this. Every age needs this. $4.75 each. It's really an incredible no-brainer. V39543 is the item number. Give one to your accountant too. He would love
sure.
it, or she
I
would love it.
Yeah, bankers.
Thanks, Diana.
Thank you.
Steve, something really awesome that we have here is coming up in a little bit. What